production. Well, the March quarterly Hogs and Pigs report was recently released, showing the latest information on where the U.S. herd currently stands. Joining us now is American Farm Bureau economist Michael Nepveux. Thanks for joining us, Michael. So were there any surprises for you in this report?
Well, this report pretty much came in as expected, so there were pretty much little to no surprises in it. The punchline here, the big takeaway is that we are sitting on a lot of pigs, and we're expecting to see more come down the pipeline. The U.S. inventory of all hogs and pigs on March 1 came in at 74.3 million head. Now that's up 2% from last year and pretty much right in line with where analysts were expecting it to be.
Well, since the results of this report were as expected, what going forward could actually disrupt the hog markets? You said that there's more coming down the pipeline. We know the supply is slated to increase, but what do we need to be watching out for?
Well, the report also said the number of pigs kept for breeding were up 2.2% over last year. Now, over the last few years, the pork industry in the U.S. has made a conscious effort to expand their production capacity. This was primarily targeted at growth in the export industry. Now, what you're asking, the big wild card that I see on the horizon and that pretty much everybody is talking about is African swine fever in China.
You know, we're also waiting potentially for an announcement today from China, just speculatively. If that comes through and it's good news and more pork is able to go to China, how is this going to balance out the market?
That is going to be very good news if that does end up happening. So at this point, it is China, but reports are coming in that well over 1 million pigs have been culled. Some people are saying the total number of pigs that could be impacted is as large as the entire U.S. herd. So any kind of good news there could be great, as our producers currently are facing almost 70% tariff heading into that country. So any kind of good news that could come out of this deal could be a huge boon for U.S. pork.
And we're all waiting on pins and needles as we wait for that announcement. Thank you so much for joining us. AFBF economist Michael Nepveux, really appreciate